The Fluttering Swordswoman and Katana Master, Narmaya, is an advanced strike throw and neutral focus character who has two different stances that change her normals and specials. Narmaya can first play a neutral focus game and wait for an opening to confirm. Once she gets in, she can switch to an aggressive stance that helps her maintain pressure and set up tick throws. Narmaya also has many throw baits on her specials and can surprise the opponent with fast slashes, side switches, and teleports. Narmaya has one of the most complex kits in the game and is execution heavy. If you like characters with diverse options and reward smart play, then Narmaya is the character to pick up. Narmaya's unique action is Butterfly Effect. The standing button switches Narmaya's stance. This stance change can be performed either in neutral, normal moves on hit or block, throws, or during special moves. Changing stances is a must for this character since it helps with resetting special cooldowns, important for combo routes, and changes most of her kit to fit the situation. Whenever Narmaya switches stances, she must return to a neutral state before gaining access to the other stance's tools. For example, swapping into Free Flutter stance during close heavy and special canceling into 236 light will still use Setsuna and not Kyokasue Getsu. Narmaya will always start out in Genji or Dawnfly stance. This stance has a heavy emphasis on neutral play, pokes, and gap closers. Once you land a solid knockdown, grab, or combo, then you can switch into Kagra or Free Flutter. Dawnfly is shown as the pink butterfly when switching stances, and Narmaya will keep her katana in its saya. 236 Setsuna is a quick horizontal slash that is used for poking, challenging projectiles, and combos. For all versions of this special, there is a far hitbox that deals less damage and does not knock down the opponent, and a close hitbox that does deal more damage and causes a knockdown. This move does not go full screen and can only trade with single hit projectiles, including the heavy version. The light version is a fast slash that has long recovery. This move is mainly used for mid-screen poking and special canceling far normals. Using this move up close on block is ill-advised since it leaves her -12 on block. The medium version has a delay on the fast slash but is +10 on block. This is mainly used to throw off your opponent's timing expecting to block the light version. On block, you can quickly go into the light version for a fast follow-up to catch opponents moving forward. The heavy version comes out 1 frame slower than the light version, is +2 on block, and wall bounces the opponent, which leads into a combo opportunity. Unlike the light and medium version, this special will always cause a knockdown on hit, but still deals less damage from far ranges. After landing this special mid-screen, it is common to switch into Free Flutter since you will have time to run up and can take advantage of the close pressure stance. If used for a corner combo, you will generally swap into Free Flutter and follow up with close heavy into 236 heavy. The ultimate version has the fastest startup of all the versions, is +4 on block, and forces the opponent into a crumple state on hit. In combos, this restands airborne opponents and still extends combos into enders that give you safe jumps. This can also be used in neutral as an expensive callout tool on projectiles or forward movement. If close enough, you can confirm into Dash Light or 2 Medium. 623 Absolute Horizon is a fast upward slash attack that acts as both an anti-air, DP, and stance change tool. The light and heavy versions end in a knockdown, and the medium forces an air tech. If you land this special, this is a prime opportunity to switch into Free Flutter and make use of the better pressure. The light version comes out at 6 frames and does not have iframes. This can be used as a late anti-air tool. The medium version is invul frames 1 through 15 and comes out at 9 frames. This is one of Narmaya's invincible reversals. The heavy version is a higher damaging DP that ends in a knockdown. This is a solid combo ender which you can use to change stances and chase the knockdown. The ultimate version is her fastest DP at 8 frames and ends in a downward spike that leaves the opponent in a hard knockdown state. You can get a safe jump by holding up forward and land with a jump heavy. 2-4 Transient is a forward command dash. During this dash, Narmaya can special cancel into any Free Flutter special or super. 236, 2-4, and Skybound Art all have reduced startup time when used during this dash. Special canceling this dash will automatically switch Narmaya into Free Flutter. Transient acts as a surprising gauge, stance change, and cross-up tool. You cannot special cancel into ultimate specials. The light version is a fast dash that travels half screen. On hit, you can quickly confirm into 236 to combo. On block, you can either use 2-4 medium or heavy to cross up the opponent for a single hit. The medium version travels at the same speed as the light version, but also nearly reaches full screen. If Narmaya is close to the opponent, she'll teleport behind them. This can be used as a gimmicky cross-up. Even if you are close to the opponent, you can prevent the cross-up if you special cancel fast enough. Specials will also be interpreted in the direction Narmaya was initially facing. For example, if you want 236 while dashing right, after the cross-up, you must input 2-4, even though she is facing left. This is a little confusing at first, but you'll understand if you practice and play her. The heavy version has the fastest travel speed and goes 3/4 of the screen. This version can cancel into specials faster than the light and medium version. This is the ideal special to use in both pressure and combos. You can also use this as a fast dash cancel and go for a grab. The ultimate version is a tracking teleport that positions Narmaya behind the opponent and in close normal and throw range. You cannot special cancel this version, but can still change into Free Flutter. This can be used to try and close the gap on your opponent if they are trying to throw fireballs or are zoning. Free Flutter, or Kagra stance, is Narmaya's aggressive and close range stance. This stance has more advantageous on-block normals and aggressive rush bound specials. Free Flutter is shown as the blue butterfly when switching stances, and Narmaya will unsheath her katana. 236 Kyokasui Getsu is a forward dash attack. These specials are mainly used as combo enders or extenders. This special also comes out twice as fast if performed during transient. The light version is a single slash attack that is -5 on block. This is mainly used during transient to poke the opponent. On hit, the opponent will be forced to air tech. The medium version performs 2 slashes that causes a knockdown. This is Narmaya's hit confirm and combo ender used on mid-screen confirms to push the opponent closer to the corner. The heavy version performs 3 slashes and is another corner combo tool. When used to combo, you will generally switch into Dawnfly and combo into close heavy. In combination with transient, Narmaya can carry her opponent to the corner and confirm into a full combo. The ultimate version is a niche combo tool used to either get a short combo extension mid-screen, longer combo in the corner, or cause a hard knockdown that grants a safe jump. 623 Mugen Kagura is another reversal that starts off with a mid and high parry. Even without parrying an attack, Narmaya will then go for an upward slash. This parry is capable of beating out safe jumps but will lose to low hits. The light and heavy versions end in a knockdown, and the medium forces an air tech. The light version comes out at 6 frames and does not have the initial parry. This is another anti-air tool that goes further than Absolute Horizon. The medium version is a meterless parry attack. The heavy version is a higher damaging parry that can also be used to end combos. The ultimate version parries all attacks including lows. This is a high damaging parry that goes into a cinematic upon landing and also grants a safe jump. 214 Crescent Moon has Narmaya leap into the air and attack with a circular slash. This special is safe on block but is more advantageous if hitting a crouching opponent. This special can also be performed in the air and off of air normals. All versions in the air come out at 5 frames and act as a throw bait tool. The grounded light version is a slow flip that does not cross up. If spaced properly, this special can lead Narmaya +5 on block. The air light version is a non-committal throw bait tool that will send Narmaya backwards on hit or block. On hit, the opponent will be sent full screen. The medium grounded version is slightly slower than the light version, but can cross up the opponent close. This move is also more advantageous on block the further it hits from. The air medium version will bounce Narmaya forward on hit or block. This is riskier to use as a throw bait since she will be -6 on block and close to the opponent. The grounded heavy version comes out just as fast as the light version and is always plus on block. Narmaya can also travel further to cross up the opponent from a distance if you hold forward. The air heavy version is the go-to throw bait tool in the corner and can also be used to combo. On hit, this leads into a combo in the corner. On block, this move is +2. This is a low-risk, high-reward tool and is one of Narmaya's strongest specials. The grounded ultimate version is another teleport that positions Narmaya above and in front of the opponent. This move is +4 on block and leads into a combo on hit. This is another throw bait tool and can also punish brave counters. The air ultimate version acts differently than the grounded version. Instead of always teleporting Narmaya in a set position, the teleport will follow the trajectory of Narmaya's jump. This version can cross up if performed close to the opponent. This can also be used as an expensive throw bait or anti-air bait tool that can be comboed off of. Narmaya's Skybound art is 100 Cloudscapes. This is a short-range reversal and combo ender. This move has a high vertical hitbox, making it a decent anti-air tool. Holding down the button will cancel the follow-up slash. The first slash steals 1 bravery point. In the corner and done early, you can continue to combo the opponent, which is optimal if your opponent doesn't have any more bravery points. Narmaya's super Skybound art is Butterfly Effect, Amino Uzume. Narmaya will unleash a flurry of slashes. If done up close, this will go into a cinematic that does more damage. The super also side swaps with the opponent. While Narmaya's kit and stances may be overwhelming on the surface, it becomes simpler once you dissect her game plan into steps in order to win rounds. When you start off in Dawnfly stance, your goal is to poke with 236 specials, take space forward, and try to confirm hits into transient and Kyokasui Getsu. Moves that give you knockdowns, like 623, or put you close to the opponent, like Dash Light, are good spots to stance change into Free Flutter. Once you get in with Free Flutter stance, you can start pressuring with plus on block normals, tick throws, and cross-ups. Narmaya may have twice the amount of normals, but there are only a few that you really need to pay attention to. Narmaya's Standing Light is unique since there is only one version of it. There is no close or far option. Standing Light is great for pressure and comboing. In Dawnfly stance, 5 light has 6 frame startup and plus 3 on block. In Free Flutter, 5 light has 5 frame startup and plus 4 on block. Narmaya has one of the farthest reaching 5 lights in the game and can always go into auto combo from it. This normal is one of the most important tools to pressure the opponent and set up tick throws. R medium in either stance is a standard far range tool used to poke and whiff punish. It should be noted that the Dawnfly version has further reach than the Flutterfly version. 2 medium in Free Flutter stance is plus 1 on block compared to the minus 3 on block Dawnfly 2 medium. This is another good pressure tool that has good range. Close Heavy in Dawnfly stance is a 2-hit attack that is great combo filler and can be used as a pseudo anti-air with its high vertical hitbox. Close Heavy in Free Flutter stance is a great pressure tool in the corner since it can combo into itself on counter hit. This is also only minus 2 on block. Dash Light is your typical plus 2 on block engage tool. Whenever you land this move, you should switch into Free Flutter stance since you will be close and make use of the better normals. When comboing in the corner, Narmaya has an easier time converting her hits since she has twice the skills to juggle the opponent. General combo structure starts with either versions of 2-6 heavy. While performing the first 2-6 heavy, switch stances to gain access to the other set of specials. Combo with close heavy, then combo into another 2-6 heavy. You can then combo into another close heavy and end in 6-3 heavy. In simpler terms, you are performing 2-6 heavy, stance cancel, then close heavy twice, and ending in DP. For additional damage, you can also combo into heavy air crescent moon after the second 2-6 heavy. It doesn't matter which stance special it is, since they will both bounce the opponent high in the air. Make sure that when you end the combo that you are in Free Flutter stance for the better normal buttons. Narmaya also has great tick throw pressure when using her plus 4 on block 5 light. For the first layer, check to see if your opponent mashes. This can be done by simply using 2 5 lights. If you get a counter hit, you can confirm into the auto combo and special cancel. Once your opponent becomes wary of 5 light, you can start running up and go for a throw. And when your opponent starts to anticipate the throw with your run up, you can then use jump 2-on-4 specials or 2-on-4 ultimate. These are the basics of strike throw pressure. For an expensive reset, you can end your combos with 2-6U. After the hit, you can either end in 2U, spot dodge, and go for a stage jump, or stance change into Free Flutter, jab with 5 light, and go for a throw. Just remember that once you have the meter, you can teleport to your opponent with either Ultimate Transient or Ultimate Crescent Moon. This should only be done in response to a fireball or laggy normal. And depending on the spacing, you can use Transient and Kyogasui Getsu to quickly take space and close the gap. Despite the numerous tools that Narmaya has, she is not a perfect character. Narmaya can struggle against heavy zoning. Without ultimate specials, she has to brute force her way in with either smart movement or 2-on-4 specials. Narmaya also has her fair share of gimmicks that can be countered if you know the correct responses. If Narmaya uses 2-on-4 medium to sideswap, you can mash 2 or close light before she goes for a normal or special. If Narmaya uses Crescent Moon, you will still have time to block if you use 5 light, and if you react fast enough, you can punish with a DP. Crescent Moon by itself is not that impressive and can be dealt with easily. If you see the startup animation and don't know which way to block, holding down the guard button will auto guard, cross up, and the same side hit. There is no need to guess with the guard button. If you want to challenge the move, you can either use an anti-air or reversal. If Narmaya uses either Ultimate Transient or Ultimate Crescent Moon, you can punish her as soon as she appears. Both ultimates put her in close medium range, attack as soon as she appears. If Narmaya is in Flutterfly stance, just remember that she does not have access to a true DP. Starting your pressure with a low normal will break through all normal versions of the parry. If Narmaya is in Dawnfly stance and is autopiloting with far normals into Setsuna, you can attempt to punish her by rolling forward on the slash. If she uses the light version, she will be left wide open to a fast normal. Be careful though. If Narmaya knows that you roll in after her normals, she can use the medium version to punish the roll. If you know Narmaya will use the medium Setsuna, then you can jump forward and punish her with an air normal. The Narmaya players to watch are Her6, Issy, and Koyao.